Hello and welcome, my name is Victor and today I have in my hands the new disc from Latitude 64 in the Royal lineup and it's called Savior. So today I'm going to show you guys how it flies, I'm going to talk about how it feels in hand and so on. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start to talk about how it feels in hand and the plastic and so on. So this is the Royal line and this is the Grand Plastic in the Royal line and I really love the Grand Plastic. When it's warm outside, it's quite soft and it's really grippy. Now it's really cold, almost like -1 or something around that, and Celsius, just to be clear. And then the disc gets quite stiff, but still, if you just breathe on it like one time, you get some grippiness quite fast. So grippy-wise in the summer, love it. And look-wise, I love the look on the Grand Plastic. They have done some almost like some swirly things here, and it looks really good. So feeling-wise and look-wise, I love it. I have some friends that are not a fan of the Trilogy plastic and the Trilogy discs, and they said that the Grand Plastic gets beat in super fast. When I got my first run ride, it actually got beating quite fast and lost a bit stability, but I don't know if they changed anything with plastic, but I don't think my discs get that beating that fast as they say. What do you think? Do you think the Grand Plastic get beating fast? I'm not one of those, but please, if you do think that or not, please let me know in the comment sections below. It will be really interesting to hear what you guys think. But that's it for the plastic end, feel-wise. Let's talk about the rim. It's an overstable rim, and you can see that because the wind gets pushed down on the underside of the disc, which creates an overstable disc, a flight of the disc. If the disc would push the wind on top of the disc, you will create an understable disc. And here you clearly can see that the wind gets pushed down on the underside of the disc. So that's it for the feel-wise and look-wise and so on. So let's carry on. So I'm going to show you how this disc flies, but just before we start, I just want to let you know that I have a bit of a right to left tailwind and I'm throwing a bit of a downhill angle. But let's start, and we start with hyzer. So the first shot, the hyzer angle, and what can I say here? It's an overstable disc, so it's going to hold the hyzer angle the whole way. Push it forward for some meters, but in the end, it never flips up. It holds the hyzer angle and gets down to the ground. Not much more to say about the hyzer angle. It's an overstable disc. It's gonna fade. So let's go to when you throw it flat. When we throw the disc on a flat angle, here it pushes forward for quite a bit before the overstability kicks in, but when I first saw the profile of the disc and heard about that it was going to be overstable on Trilogy forums, I thought it was going to be more overstable on the flat angle. But it pushes forward for some meters in the end, but the fade kicks in. But I thought the fade was going to kick in much earlier. So it's not that overstable as I thought, but still real overstable. Let's get over to when you throw it on an anhyzer. When you throw it on an anhyzer angle, you can clearly get an S-curve after the disc. It's going to push forward on the anhyzer angle and slowly fade back to the left at the end. I thought it was going to fade over much earlier, but I don't know if the wind had anything to do with it today. But still, it gets back to the left at the end, and has a nice flight. So that was the anhyzer shot. Let's talk a bit about when you throw it on a forehand. So the last shot, the forehand. First of all, the disc feels really nice on a forehand. It's not as deep as a harp in the rim, so the fingers fits really nicely in there. And feeling-wise, feels nice on the forehand. Flight-wise, when I throw it on like a baby hyzer, it almost stood up a bit onto the flat, push forward, fades to the right at the end. I have a bit of a wobbly release when throwing on a forehand. I'm working on it, and but that's the flight I have at least. When I throw it on a bit on an anhyzer angle with release, it slowly gets back to the fades to the right at the end. I thought it was going to fade much earlier once again, but the overstability shows, but not as much as I thought it would. But I kind of enjoy that. I didn't want to have super overstable new disc from the Royal lineup, so this is just what I want. So let's summarize it. So to summarize this video, what can I say? I really love the ground plastic in the Royal lineup, and I really think that this is a nice complement to the Trust in the mid-range area in the Royal lineup. So nice feeling disc, really flat, has a really nice grip, not that so deep, feels both nice on forehand and backhand, and the plastic is lovely. Love the ground plastic, both feeling wise and look wise. So the flight numbers I would give this disc is almost like to a verdict: speed of 5, glide of 4, turn of 0, and a fade of 3. So has some nice stability to it. It's going down in the bag, so I'm gonna try it a bit more before decide if it's gonna stay there or not. I'm sorry for my voice, but I'm freezing so much right now. This is gonna actually be it for this video. If you wonder anything, please let me know in the comment sections below, and I'll try to answer your questions as soon as possible. And please subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video. It helps out a lot. So that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.